popular. So if ICE gets supercharged and we see a lot more of those, and that's what's on voters' mind 8 months from now, a year from now, we could be talking about a different story. Right? You can celebrate anything at the bill signing. Joe Biden had a lot of celebrations for bill signings too. Didn't mean he ended up being able to, or the Democrats end up being able to hold on to the White House, and here we are. So I think, you know, give the administration, the White House, the Republican Party its due, because they do appear like they are going to get this to the finish line, and it has been a string of wins, as they would say, over the last week or two.
This is cool, man. Hey,
but
thanks.
There is, you know, a long way to go.
Fantastic, by the way. This congressman, Representative Robert Bresnahan, sold his Centene stock, dumped it. Okay, Centene provides healthcare exchanges for Medicaid. This congressman literally dumped stock in a Medicaid provider company right before this bill came to the floor. Don't be fooled. These guys know exactly what they're doing. Now, before you say insider trading, chat, it's worse than insider trading. Do you want to know why it's worse than insider trading? Because he's literally, like, he has the capacity to make or break this as a congressperson. Okay? It's not just that, like, oh, he knows that they have the votes for it, so this is the most opportune time to dump it. It's worse. It's market manipulation when you think about it. The fact that congresspersons have the power to literally rig the market, like, because they do. They have this power. They have the power to rig the market, okay? It is market manipulation. It's not even like insider trading. It's like one step above. What's crazy is I saw a post on one of those stupid Twitter, like, you know, Wall Street Bets style accounts where they were like, damn, I can't believe Trump predicted exactly the point of market recovery. And it had like 100,000 likes. And I didn't see anyone go, yeah, he didn't predict it. He caused it. Like, it was showing the it was showing the stock market dip, and then Trump going, buy now. This is the best time for you to buy. And then the stock market goes back on a rally, right? And now it's finally recovered back to the point it was at before Donald Trump talked about the tariffs. And it's like, oh, thank God someone actually fucking responded to it. Because this is what I saw. And it's like, he literally called the bottom. And I was like, yeah, I wonder why he called the bottom. Yeah, because he's the president. He didn't call the bottom. He created the bottom. And then he literally tweaked the faucet that was making the market bottom out. And right before he tweaked the faucet, he said, great time to buy. Are these people that dumb? Are they this stupid? I guess the answer is yes. Thank God someone responded to it and said, wait, why does this have 32K likes? Lol. Of course he called the bottom. He caused the bottom, and then he decided to end it. Guy who single-handedly destroyed the economy tells everyone he is done destroying the economy. Anyone else does this and the SEC rails their brains out? No, they don't. No, they don't. You want to know why? Because the SEC is a carcass now, okay? They don't even do that anymore because guess what? Donald Trump and the vultures that he brought into office gutted every institution, every regulatory body, including the SEC. Like, yes, in a functioning government, the SEC is supposed to go, hold on, what do you mean? This is, like, all of this stuff doesn't seem too legal to me. I think what's one of the craziest parts about all of this is that, like, there is an enshittification of government. Like, everything is just getting worse and worse year over year in a way that, like, even dumb guys can kind of understand. And I guess at that point you have two options. You either lean into it and you go, nah, this is actually funny, lol, fuck you. Or you just go, yeah, this is really messed up. I'm checking out. You know, I'm tapping out. I don't want to participate in this. I don't want to pay attention to this. I am not interested in this at all. You know?
And so, yeah, if Democrats win the midterms, and you know, we have seen over and over again that the voters that turn out for Trump in a presidential year are not necessarily going to turn out for, you know, in those competitive races.
The House passed it. The House initially came out with deep cuts, slammed it over to the Senate. The Senate literally added additional cuts that were even worse than the House's initial cuts. Then they passed it back to the House. The House said, okay, but this still has ginormous deficits. Maybe we won't vote for it because you have the Tea Party contingency within the Republicans who are like supposed to be quote unquote deficit hawks. They're not, obviously. They turned around and they said they voted on it. Okay. So now it's going to go to Donald Trump's desk and he's going to sign it and he's going to make a big show of it. And every dumb guy, get ready for every fucking moron whose parents are going to die. Okay. Every stupid person that you know that is currently watching, like tuning into like the Asmongold broadcast to be like, oh, what are the talking points? Like every single person whose grandparents rely on Medicaid for long-term nursing home care, for example, like their grandparents now have to, I guess, do additional paperwork once a month. And if they don't, they're kicked off that coverage. And what happens then? What happens to people that don't have Medicaid? It's already an insane process to qualify for this stuff. There are chatters in here who qualify for it. Good luck to the rural hospitals that rely on Medicaid to actually stay afloat, because all of the people that live in these areas, these red areas that voted for Donald Trump, that are on Medicaid, but they don't realize that they're on Medicaid because every state has a different name for it. Like, that's the other side of the story. People don't even realize that they're on Medicaid. They think, oh, I don't have Medicaid. I have Arkansas Care or whatever the fuck it's called, right? So they, in their minds, they think, oh, that's a totally separate thing. I'm fine. It's like, no, dude, you're cooked. You're cooked. Three Democrats who died this year would have sunk Trump's big, beautiful bill. The deaths of Jerry Connolly, Sylvester Turnell, Raul Grijalva, and their impact on Trump's sprawling spending plan have reignited fears about an aging Democratic Party. President Donald Trump's big, beautiful bill spending squeaked through the House on Thursday morning in a 2015 and 2014 vote. Two Republicans, Thomas Massie and Warren Davison, voted against it. GOP Rep Andy Harris of Maryland, chair of the hardline House Freedom Caucus, voted present, and two other Republican reps as well. Our home is